have in the studio with me three young women who are on their way for a very special trip, and the person who's here to speak about how they're going to be able to do this. I have Brenda from California Credit Union, who's one of the sponsors for the scholarship program for the upcoming Sacramento, the trip that we do every year. It's an amazing event. Hi, Brenda. How are you?
Hello. Good. And yourself?
I'm fine. So tell me a little bit about California Credit Union.
California Credit Union has been in business for over 80 years, previously known as Los Angeles Teachers Credit Union. We are more than happy to sponsor this amazing trip for the students. We are happy to help our students voice their opinions. So I'm very happy to be able to represent a credit union so thoughtful and so supporting of the education community.
It is a really lovely thing that you do. The Sacramento road trip coming up, we've got the 10th annual. And what this is, it's a really wonderful event that takes place. We have a few different sponsors, California Credit Union included. And we are very involved in our community here, AM 1220 KHTS. We are very, very concerned. We look out for everyone in our, whoever can hear the sound of our voice. And one of the things we have done every year, annually, is the trip to Sacramento, where we get to have some of our community leaders, some of our young people, students, people from all walks of life that get a chance to go up to Sacramento. And I'm going to introduce three of the young scholarship recipients who are going to be a part of this. Rachel, hello, how are you? And tell me how old you are, where you are in your schooling. Tell me that first.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I am 16 years old and I go to Canyon High School. I am a junior and I'm very excited to go on this trip.
Now, let me ask you a question. What are you looking forward to most?
I'm looking forward to see how our state runs up in Sacramento and see how things are put together from a higher point of view out of our own city.
Now, have you ever had a chance to visit the Capitol? Have you done this yet?
No, I have not, and I'm very excited.
It's very beautiful, and it is very invigorating. It's a very exciting place to be. Claire, tell me a little bit about you.
Hi, my name's Claire. I'm from Golden Valley High School. I'm currently a senior, and I'm also a member of Golden Valley ASB. I'm really excited to go on this trip to Sacramento, and it's actually my first time going as well.
Now, ASB, you have your own little government, don't you?
Yes, we do.
And so now this is going to be on an even bigger scale. How do you kind of picture this happening? Is there anything that is in particular you're excited for? Anything that you're maybe a little intimidated by? You're not really, you'd like to learn more about?
Well, what I'm looking most forward to is seeing all of our California representatives meeting and collaborating with our Santa Clarita representatives, and just to see myself up there with the students as a student scholarship recipient with and among these Santa Clarita city and state representatives, I think it's just amazing to bring a student perspective and to advocate for the students' education, which is primarily the reason we are going.
I love that you get to come home and tell everybody about it. Nova, tell me a little bit about you.
Hello, I'm Nova, and I go to Santa Clarita Valley International Charter School. I'm 16. I'm in 11th grade.
Okay, and let me ask you a question. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, I think I'm really looking forward to having my voice heard. I think it's an amazing experience and a wonderful honor, and I'm really excited to visit Sacramento and the Capitol. It sounds like a really great learning experience.
All right, you get a couple of days. You get to meet with politicians, administrators, and other state leaders. So I would love to know, if you were stuck on an escalator in an elevator, by the way, at the Capitol, they have an elevator operator. I've only seen a few of those in my life. Guy sits on a stool, takes you up and down. You're in the elevator. You're trapped with one of these politicians, administrators, or state leader. What would be like the one question, if you had that moment, that candid moment to ask a question, what would you ask, Rachel?
I would ask, what is the reason behind why jobs are leaving California?
That's a good one. See, I'd probably get in there and go, what's your favorite color, food? I don't know. So I'm glad you're going to Sacramento and not me. Okay, let me ask you, Claire, if you were stuck in that elevator, what would be your question?
I would probably ask about the Common Core and what we are doing in the State Department about Common Core and how we are transitioning our districts into those.
Now, Kit, are you at liberty to say what you think about Core? Do you have questions or concerns? Or
Well, I am the district student board member of the William S. Hart District, and actually all I can say right now is that our district is transitioning into the Common Core system, and I believe that it is beneficial to our community so far.
Okay, then I love that when you get in the elevator, that's going to be your question. Nova, you're in the elevator. It's taking a while. There's nobody else in there but you, the elevator operator, and one of those politicians, administrators, or state leaders. What would you ask?
Well, I suppose I would ask them about their vision for education in America. I mean, I'm just interested to, I think I would be interested in seeing where they think education should be or is headed.
All right. Now, all three of you are taking this trip. You were you're the recipients of this wonderful, wonderful opportunity. You're going to have this chance to go in, ask these questions. You're there to learn. You're there to have a voice. Come home and speak to your fellow students, I hope, about whatever it is you hear and see. I'm very curious, what are you doing after that? What are your plans after school, Nova?
Like after I graduate high school?
Well, what's your future goal?
Well, I really, really, really want to have a career dedicated to psychology. I want to be a therapist, and I want to research, and I want to write books on my research. What I really want to do is I want to study the psychology of adolescence, so I can really help our community get to a better understanding of our minds. Teachers, parents, and ourselves. How we work. What's going on with us.
I like you. Okay, let me ask you, Rachel. What's your plan after?
After high school, I intend on going to college, obviously, and I as well am very interested in psychology, but with my psychology, I would like to minor in criminology and go into the law enforcement field, FBI, CIA, Homeland Security, and just...
Nice.
Yep.
I was going to say, you don't have to have an answer, but I'd love an idea. So now, and you all have really strong ideas. Claire, what are you hoping to do after school?
Well, because I am a senior right now, I'm already in the college application process and following through with that, but I hope to become, or with an open mind, I really do hope to become a lawyer later on. And if I do become a lawyer, I hope to support that with a degree in sociology. My reason is that sociology is the study of the society that we live in and the structure and how we function among our own people. And I feel that I need to understand how people work and how society works before I learn how to argue or defend against it.
Oh, nice answer. Brenda, are you just a little extra proud not only of the company you work for, California Credit Union, but also the fine young women they are sending on this California road trip?
I am really thrilled and very happy for these young ladies. They're not only beautiful, but they're very smart and very talented. So I can see that they're going to get very far in their careers.
I love this. I love that they are going on the 10th annual Sacramento trip. This is taking place March 16th and 17th, not just with curious minds, but with passion, all three of you. So I wish you all the best. I look forward to hearing about what happens when you're there. I hope you'll get a chance to come back to the station and fill us all in on the insights. And hopefully you do get trapped in the elevator with one of those great leaders so you can ask your questions. Thank you, ladies, so much for being here.